Have we really done 155 fucking episodes?
Yeah.
I want to be honest, we're not going to do it, but if we actually...
For 200, we got to do something.
Oh, yeah, but I'm not asking you to do it. I'm
thinking of the cream pie questionnaire.
The fuck is that? The cream pie questionnaire?
Exhibit number 5,286 that you don't pay attention and don't listen. I explained it to you in depth, in detail, what it was.
When?
Look at your texts.
Like today?
Bro, that was months ago that I had that idea, and I told you.
I don't remember
it.
a text from months ago. I don't fucking know.
Okay, I'm just saying. Maybe I didn't. I definitely told you. You.
Oh, so maybe you didn't text me. Interesting.
I thought I did.
I
did. Check. Okay, listen.
You want me to search cream pie?
Search cream pie questionnaire.
I can just type in. I haven't texted the word cream pie.
Maybe you have.
Cream.
Like you cream pied your couch.
Cream pie, no results.
Really?
CREAMPIE.
Okay, you'll remember. Remember I said sit across from each other, put some plastic up on each side, ask each other a question. If someone gets it wrong, slingshot of like.
Oh, I remember that.
Oh.
Yeah, I wasn't texted. I didn't know. I know what you're talking about. I didn't know it was called the cream pie questionnaire.
That's why it's funny.
Oh, okay.
It sounds a little gay, but.
Yeah, no, I figured.
Are we recording?
Yeah, but what I would say is 155, dude. What I was going to ask you is, don't actually answer this question, but if we had to if you had to, for the life of you, tell someone just 10 episodes, what we talked about for those entire episodes, or else, they got to
The only thing I can say is outlandish, unhinged stuff that would get me kicked out of a room. That's a fact.
Dude, I don't know. I don't even know what the fuck we...
Dude, I was looking at random clips that I've saved on my phone, and one of them, the first one I clicked on was, hey, by the way, your parents saw my dick once.
Oh, yeah, they did.
Yeah, and you told me, and I'm just like looking at the clips, and then I realized, look, the more I went through them, the more I realized how fucking sick and twisted we are.
What?
Yeah, it's fucked. But I love it.
I wasn't sick and twisted. I was like 12 and they saw my dick.
I know, but like...
I didn't flash them. I was peeing outside.
But you said it like you did. Welcome back. Stop. This is Run Lunch Table episode
150 fucking
Listen,
5.
guys, it feels good to be back. It
does.
First and foremost, let's address the elephant in the room. We took a hiatus.
We did.
Some unfortunate circumstances happened.
Which seemed to happen to us often.
Yeah. Which seemed to happen to us often. But you know what? That's life. What are you going to do? Start off with our sponsors, starting with After Oceans, bringing ideas and ads.
To life.
And also want to shout out Liv Stallion, a Windows fitness page started by ATLT's own. Brandon Body Auto streams whenever through whatever. Brandon is 4'10". He is bald. And his...
Not anymore.
His puppy... Well, he is bald right now. He's bald.
Got moles. If you have moles in the Puget Sound area, servicing northern Seattle to southern Tacoma, they are your premier mole exterminator, providing chemical-free methods for blah, blah, blah. They make sure you got no moles, no mo. Also, Atlas Aeration, making your lawn look like our pubes, which tomorrow... We've been talking about it for like 2 years now. Atlas Aeration is in the books. They have already sprayed our weeds.
And we've been saying their name for months.
Yes. And they are finally, well, they had some restructuring, some
chapter 10 and a half, not quite chapter 11.
Yeah. All of the public shares had to be moved around within the board and everything. Long story short, Atlas Aeration because I know you guys are excited, is coming to our house to do our lawn. Woo! Everyone was fucking waiting. Yeah, so make sure you check out them. And yeah, Z, welcome.
All right, so I wanted to open up. I had a fan question that honestly, here's the thing. I'm very skeptical of fan questions because it's either hit or miss.
I also have one.
But this was a fucking hit. Actually, it wasn't even a question. It was a statement. But here's the thing. It fucking nailed it. So I will say this. So you know Rafiki from the Lion King?
Yeah.
So
he was the bad one. Right?
The thing is, I asked for questions, and then I didn't get a DM on the no DMs were found on the Around the Lunch Instagram page, but my personal Instagram page was where it was sent, which is fine. But it was just sent to me that it wasn't even a question, which was also funny. But okay, so Matt, like, I guess it was a question. It was, what if Rafiki's name was Rafiki, and instead of putting paint on Simba's head, he touched him inappropriately.
It's I believe that happens with lions.
Well,
right?
No, do you know, like Lion King? There's actually a lot of like conspiracies of like perverted symbolism. Like sex in the clouds when Mufasa. Sorry,
there's also
I can't fucking say
there's also the penis in
Bugs Bunny.
No, Little Mermaid.
That's interesting.
You ever seen it? There's a straight up frenulum on the Golden Gate.
So hey, let me ask you this. So does Ariel,
that crab?
Does she have
crabs?
Does she still have a human pussy that you pull down the fin pants?
We've talked about this.
I don't know, or does she have a fussy?
We've talked about this.
Does she have a pussy? A fish pussy?
No, it's still fish from the bottom half.
So like, but do fish have?
Fish
pussies?
lay eggs, and then they do their thing on the eggs. Because I went to that hatchery a couple months ago.
Oh, great.
No, well,
I have hiccups. Sorry.
I can tell you how the fishing ecosystem works.
I've been to a hatchery, and I cannot tell you how the ecosystem works.
I got a full-on tour because it was for the shit.
You remember that conversation I said you could go on a tour boat and then you'd be telling everyone how the yacht motors work?
But they told me how it works.
Okay, how does it work?
Yeah, so they basically separate the big fish from the small fish, and
are we talking salmon or just fish in general?
Well, whatever the hatchery is designed for. I believe these were trout.
Rainbow.
No. But well, there's I actually don't know. Anyways,
I don't know either.
But there was they like separate the big fish from the little fish. Then the little fish, they get them big enough, and they just like take their eggs out, and then they take the male fish and have them fucking come all over it, and then they put them in like a fucking
come on it in water because it'll just float to the top.
No, they take the shit, they put it on there.
Oh, so they like use like a little like a dropper.
No, I think they just like wring it out like a towel. Fish.
Okay.
No, I don't know how they do that part. I didn't get that part of the tour.
Nature's protein shake.
It was
okay. I know it sounds disgusting, but like there's a weird thing of a correlation between that nasty shit and like very nutritious shit. There's a correlation between the two. Like for example, like you know,
so
how, like,
girls who
like
swallow are thicker.
You know what I'm saying? You know how like woman's placenta is like the most nutrient.
Oh yeah,
I'm saying like that type of shit. It's in the universe and in nature. Those types of things, like liver, is so good for you. Eating brains is like insanely like all the nutrients.
Brains?
Yes, I'm saying there's a
brain.
No, I can't say I've been to my butcher. I'm like, hey, do you have any brains?
Well, they have like.
I'm just saying there's a weird correlation between that shit. Because here's the thing, you know what's crazy is
it's the forbidden fruit.
Think about this. Once upon a time in human history, we are the first ones in human history. You're smiling. Don't stop. I'm serious. This is not a joke. It's not.
I'm not laughing. You made me laugh.
We are under the impression nowadays that we have to eat, and it has to be like taste good. It was never to taste good. It was to survive. Mm-hmm. So nowadays, like, oh, that tastes like shit. So like, it's like
throw it out.
It was never. It was made for survival. It was never made to taste good. It was made for survival because you needed the nutrients. It's you know.
Yeah, and back then, I mean, the animal carcass was sacred.
What would be your hunting weapon in the Stone Age?
Oh, it'd definitely be, I think I could get a rock to a narrow point.
A weapon that is known, not a made-up weapon.
I didn't finish explaining.
Okay.
A rock to a narrow point on a stick is what a spear.
Which is an arrowhead is.
A spear.
An arrow. Okay.
I don't think I could craft. I don't think I'd have the time to
Well, maybe
take
you were
like.
okay, someone else can craft it, but I'm saying your Stone Age weapon. Would it be a spear? I think that would be a contender for me, for sure.
Oh, if someone else crafts it, bow and arrow for sure.
Yeah, bow and arrow would be mine as well. But also, here's the thing. Side note. Like those big leather things, they have a rock in each end, and they throw it around the feet. Mm-hmm. So then when you walk up to said victim, it's personal. You can jab them and you can look at them in the eyes.
I like that. I like to feel it when I kill someone.
Not someone.
Have you always noticed that, like in some, the final boss battle of movies, they give the guy like the mace that swings slow, and then the other guy's got the sword. It's like, no, give him a sword and let's have him duke it out.
Yeah,
like
a fixed bout.
Yeah,
it's always a fixed bout.
It's like the UFC
because it's like if some high level leader goes into the arena, it's fixed. Like in Gladiator, he was poisoned and then he couldn't see right, still won, real badass. But same concept.
Interesting. I do have a fan question as well, by the way. Okay, from the fan, if we were porn stars, what would we be known for, and what category would you search us under? So your life's gone to shit, and you're and you're Big Dick Z or whatever the fuck it is. What's your category, man? Like, what are you known for?
My category? Fuck, that's tough. I mean, I think I would have to go with a personal favorite, and that would have
POV.
No, it would be fuck, I don't know. It'd be friend's mom.
Friend's mom.
Yeah.
The friend's mom.
That'd probably be my genre of choice if I had to pick.
Interesting. I think I'd be in the bang van. Because the reason is
that's fucking foul.
Is people like the scenery on the sides.
Yeah, isn't that unbelievable?
No, because people...
The bang van, how fucking great. For someone who like wipes their hands after an exterior party has touched said item, you being in the bang van is absolutely fucking ludicrous.
Because that's where I can let it just go.
That's insane. Bro, I'm absolutely out of my mind, but there's no way I would pick the fucking bang van.
The bang van?
Bro, you're fucking
No, because it's about more than one thing.
It's about unity.
No, it's about more than one thing.
Yeah, about how many fucking loads have been shot in the seat you're sitting in.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm bringing Clorox wipes. I'm saying
I don't think Clorox wipes helps you there.
It's 99.9.
Are you autographing the ceiling?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like
Jack was here.
Would you sign it like John Hancock in the Declaration of Independence?
Oh,
super big.
Yeah, just a big old fucking.
You do the bang van? You're greasy.
I'm telling you why. I'm telling you why I do the bang van. Is because there's two things going on at once. You get to see, actually there's like 5 things going on at once. Not only is it just normal porn in a stage, the stage is moving, but also you get the little view of the windows. It's like, oh, where are they? Oh, they're in fucking Fresno. Like, that's cool. They're in Atlantic City.
You know what would be better if they did the bang van and they, in Jackass when they would rent the U-Hauls and they would do like they would go 90 miles an hour and like turn sharply and they'd have like a foldable table with a guy serving wine and they would try to stand upright. So it's that concept, but you're trying to fuck. And it's doing sharp turns and donuts, and you have to try to fucking, and you're falling all around.
Let's be honest, porn stars, they're at the top of their game because some of those positions, it's like
it's not a realistic thing.
No, of course not.
Especially
it's acting,
especially when you're like younger and you first see that. It's like you're thinking, oh my god, that's what it could be like. It's like, no, they planned this. They got paid. Meth. Yeah, and they're probably on drugs. It's like that is not something you pull out on a one-night stand. That is because you pull something like that out on a one-night stand, you look like a depraved lunatic.
Exactly. It's like, you know what? Your stepmom never...
Depending on who it is, but you can't take that bit. You can't take that
of
chance.
Course. And your stepmom never has her hands stuck in the wash and is like, okay, I guess
not to mention in real life,
this.
most of the time you're not going to be attracted to your stepmom who your dad's fucking.
No, because
that's just a realistic, and instantly you're icked by that.
This is your dad's second time around.
Now, if we're saying your dad's new wife's sister, now we're talking business.
New wife, so your step aunt?
Yeah, that's more believable than stepmom. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
because-
a stepmom, because that is like the biggest ick. Because it's like I don't even care how attractive this woman is. My dad, that's
Yeah, I'm not
absolutely.
I'm not gonna be
foul.
Eskimo bros with my dad. Like, no. That's
so fucked, bro.
gross. No, I'm
So
saying
fucked.
that the whole concept of that is that a lot of the times I've heard from a friend, you know.
Yeah, I don't know personally.
Yeah, they're like, oh, you know, your father, blah, 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 doesn't want to get the tables dirty. So it's like,
Okay, let me ask you this.
No, wait, hold on. I wasn't done with my point. So, like, so it's his house, and it's this amazing house. You think she's going to risk that for this little fucking stepson's?
So let's say it's Margot Robbie. Would you be Eskimo Bros with your dad then? Ooh, that's tough. It's tough.
I only have eyes for one woman. I'm just kidding. But if it was Margot Robbie.
I'm saying it's a hypothetical. This isn't real.
No, of course. And
Margot Robbie isn't fucking your father.
and she came on to me. I mean, I want to get to know her first.
I only would if she said, we're not going to be friends.
We're not going
Like
to
from
be
Wolf of Wall Street.
friends.
She's like, I'm like, what? Married people can't have friends? She's like, we're not going to.
We're not going to be friends.
Then I would.
Yeah, that was a hot scene.
I was surprised you asked Chrissy for my number. I would be like,
Oh God. Here's the other thing. Have you ever seen those? Speaking of TV, have you ever seen those shows where, you know, there's like extreme couponers and extreme like.
oh yeah.
There was those. You know,
Who has the fucking time, dude?
no. Well, okay. Actually, my mom did that, but I'm glad. I'll actually give her credit. She came to her senses and she was like, you know what? I bought like 120 tubes of toothpaste and they were like 75% off, but I don't need 120 tubes of toothpaste, you know?
No.
But anyways, where I'm going with that. There's also there was a show that I've heard about over the weekend, which was about it was like supermarkets and they had to the premise of the show was to see in like a timed period how much you could spend
Oh, I would kill.
at the supermarket. But then everyone apparently just goes for the ham. They're like, you gotta get the ham,
But
dude.
I would say you got to go milk and eggs for the price.
Milk and eggs, but no, but a big ham in the
But there's not that many big hams.
yeah, but there's only 4, but they're always like 80, 90 bucks. I mean, if you're talking about
What?
if you're talking about surface area of the shopping cart,
But surface area is sacrificed by extra price that you could have in there. If you have a big Alice ham, then you could literally just go get a couple organic quarts of milk for $6 or $7, and then you could also add some extra detergent or something for like 15
quarts
or like the
of organic milk.
Oh, you know what it is? The tooth whiteners from normal, like Safeway.
But they're behind a locked box.
No, they're not. Not Safeway.
Not here. They here
Not
they
Safeway.
are.
Not Safeway.
They're
At the
locked.
top. There's literally the Colgate whitening stripes, and they're like $30. Get fucking 10 of those. Bam. There's all your hams.
No, okay. I think we have to stick to like produce and
That's
meat.
$300
I'm
for
saying-
10 of them.
Okay, yeah, you can go to the liquor part. I think it's
$300.
it's stuck to produce and meat.
See,
That's why they go for
that's
the
a
ham.
detail I have to know. Okay, what? Then no, I would be going for the prime steaks.
They don't. Okay, what I haven't seen the show. What I'm guessing it is like on the shelf things. You're not going to go back there.
Yeah, the ham is in the same fucking
I'm
area.
saying a big old Thanksgiving loaf of
It's
of
in the
ham.
fucking meat
Is it
section.
a loaf of ham? What is a unit of measurement? A hammock of ham?
Ham hock?
A fucking just dumbbell of ham?
I think a
It's-
drum?
A
drum of ham?
sounds right.
It sounds right, doesn't it?
A drum of
It
ham,
feels right.
yeah.
Like, you know, when Tom and Jerry, it looked like he held it like a drum.
Yeah, he's got the stick
He
and
held it
everything.
like the
He started
Statue of
playing
Liberty.
it. Yeah,
Maybe a drum of ham.
a drum of ham.
It feels right. I don't know
And if
that's
it
actually
feels right, who's to tell you that it ain't right?
Nobody.
Nobody. Anyways, I know what it is. I'm just gonna guess in the show. It's about perishable items. So say you couldn't go. Okay,
What the fuck?
tooth whitening things aren't
I just said, okay,
perishables.
if it's not, okay, now that the rules have changed, I didn't know that. perishable foods.
Well, I'm saying they always went for the ham.
Yeah,
they would have gone for that.
Stupid.
No, okay, not the whole grocery store. I mean, when they have some grocery
prime
stores,
cuts of beef. That's what you're getting.
Okay, well sometimes
all the Angus.
They have grills outside. That's like fucking $700. Like that doesn't count. It's perishable items.
I just said a steak. I'm not talking about
instead of the ham.
A prime cut of beef.
You know what I'm going for? Dragon fruit.
What?
It's like $22 a piece, and if you get a crate of them,
but like
$22 times fucking 20.
$22.
Dragon fruit.
Have you ever fucking went and got? I don't even know where they sell dragon.
I've never
fruit.
had it except for when I worked at Safeway. He's like,
where they sell that shit, Narnia. I've never fucking bought dragon fruit in my life.
Okay, what are you going for?
I just told you I'm going for
Perishable.
Is beef not perishable?
Okay, fine.
Is beef just?
You're not grabbing the ham?
No.
Why not?
Because I
it's
could fit
expensive.
for the price of that huge drum. I could literally get 10 pieces.
But it's on the shelf
of prime Angus beef for like $40.
It's on the shelf. Okay, how many do they have on the shelf at the time? Like 3. If they're $20 a piece, it's 2, 4, 6. But if they have 4, they have a whole section for ham.
Yeah, your cart is full, and I could literally take up 1/8 of my cart for like over $100 of prime beef. It's just crazy.
You go for the ham.
No, you don't go for the ham.
They all go for the ham.
You don't. Who is they?
I don't even like ham.
Who are these naysayers?
The contestants.
Yeah, and you know why they're the contestants?
Because
they have a low chance of winning and they don't know what the fuck they're doing. If you're in a normal grocery store, you're going for perishables. The first thing you're doing is heading back to the organic section for the milk, eggs, etc. for small things, and then you're also getting prime beef, the most expensive prime beef they have, because some of those beef are $40,
the most expensive
$50.
prime beef isn't on the shelf.
Ham isn't sitting on a shelf. It's in the same section.
No, but they have it in the freezers in between the aisles.
With the pork chops, with the lamb, with the everything, with the sausage.
Okay, you know there's the meat department.
Beef is perishable. Beef is perishable.
I know. There's only 4 of them on the shelf. Well, okay,
dude, you can't change the setting.
Well, no, but I'm saying in a normal grocery store. What I'm saying is you have the meat department here. You have the back of the aisles here. There's a whole freezer with hams.
Why the fuck have you seen a full drum of ham in the ice cream freezer in a fucking...
It's there!
I've never seen it.
It's fucking there, man.
Oh my God, bro. You know, that just proves it to me that I know you don't go grocery shopping a lot. Are you telling me...
I never said I did.
There's full ham hocks sitting next to the pizza rolls down there?
Not in the freezer aisle, in the open freezer.
That's where the fucking steaks are!
They're not frozen!
Why does it have to be frozen? If it doesn't mean it's not perishable.
No, I'm saying they're not. They don't exist.
What the fuck is going on?
I don't know. Anyways,
yeah.
Where do we go from that?
So okay, describe me this. So like a drum of ham that we're loosely naming. I don't know if that's, so what's a ham hock? What's that?
A ham hock?
Like ham hock and beans. Is that still ham?
I've never, a ham hock and beans? Ham hock?
You don't know what ham hock? It's a very commonly
You
thing.
didn't sound like you knew what it was.
I do.
When
It's
you
very
said it.
commonly served with beans. It's called ham hock and beans.
So what is ham hock?
That's what I'm fucking
That's
asking.
what I was asking.
That's why I'm asking you. I thought you had heard of it. Your mom's a fucking cook. She teaches a damn fucking cooking class.
At a Christian school.
Yeah, but you should still know something.
I know about lentil soup and chicken tetrazzini,
What is
of course.
lentil? What the fuck is that? Is that a plant?
I believe it's a very
It's an herb?
small bean, I believe.
Oh, it's a legume.
Yes, it is a legume.
Is it?
But it's a small, think of like a UFO, like a flying it's a small saucer, but it's like smaller than your
Dude,
finger.
I remember when I was little, I went to like a gift store. We were on vacation. I bought a packet of Marshall's Magic Legumes. And I thought they were going to grow like
With
50
like
feet
Jack and the
long.
Beanstalk type
Yeah,
of shit.
I
What
was-
would you do when you got up there?
I was a little kid, and I thought in my head, obviously it was like I don't even know the word you're talking about. It was one of those souvenirs. It's kind of like a prank thing. It's like, oh, okay, this is funny. But in my mind, as a little kid, I'm like, oh my God, I just
got the magic legumes.
I just acquired Marshall's Magical Legumes. and I'm about to literally have a treehouse on these legumes. And so I planted it and watered it and checked it every single day, and it didn't grow.
Oh shit! For how long?
Months, and it
sorry.
tore me up. And I still think about it to this day.
Did you think it was
in my mind? Now that I'm a grown up, thinking of Marshall's magical legumes, I would think that I would be
high if you ate them?
I think I would be on a very desolate beach in Mexico, and a guy with a cart would come up, sell them to me, and disappear. That's the ambiance I get from Marshall's magical legumes. And so it never happened. I was broken.
I feel like you have to plant them in like
the only time I was more broken was when I was responsible for the genocide of a whole family of mice.
I remember that. Yeah. Do you remember the Windows XP background?
The grass?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a real place.
Yeah, I feel like that's where you have to plant those.
I've reallocated some bucket list items.
I'm going to say some funds. Reallocated some funds for the magical legumes.
Well, for the recent turn of events, I also have done that. I will say that I actually, and this is not a joke, and I only was inspired by this because I saw a guy who did this on Instagram.
With the legumes?
No. On the X. So and he made, because he grew up using computers and stuff, and he made a bucket list item that, along with his travels, he would go visit every XP background. And I'm like, that's pretty fucking cool. So I added that loosely onto mine.
I can only name two.
Well, there's some in Egypt. There's some in Brazil.
Are you talking about the main one or the one that like you can set to another background?
He had a set one. It was all of the old early 2000s XP backgrounds. It was a very set list.
Because you could go to like.
I'm not saying it was the slideshow now that we have of one in Nairobi, one in fucking California. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying of the ones that were default settings throughout the years.
Do you remember?
There was chapters.
Do you remember the one of the Windows logo? And it had like the blue beams coming out.
Yeah.
Do you know that's a picture? It's not animated at all. That's actually crazy we're talking about this. I just saw it on Twitter. They had the background photo to it.
Wait.
It had the new Windows logo and the blue like shining through it. I know what you're talking. It's a real picture.
What?
Yeah.
It's not a...
No.
No way.
Someone showed the...
Why did I think...
Yeah, everyone does. Dude. People had background pictures. They had this whole thing blacked out. They made that like out of acrylic and then shot blue light through it. You can see the little sparks thing. They had smoke machines going and fucking took that picture.
That's impressive.
I mean, if you're Microsoft, it's like, hey, here's my new Windows platform. Hey, Windows 10.
Oh my God.
What?
Oh my God. I have a new Mandela effect, by the way.
What?
Okay. This is going to blow your fucking mind, especially as a very, very long time Apple user like myself.
Yeah.
Especially even before then, we were iPod Touch guys.
Yeah.
Do you remember the emoji? You're going to call me crazy, but this is a fact. You know the emoji, the robber emoji with the mask, the black and white?
Yeah.
It was never a thing.
Yes, it was.
It was never a thing.
I know exactly. I can picture it. It's got
I can
the black and white stripes.
The beanie,
yeah.
The raccoon mask. It was never a thing.
Yes, it was.
It was never a thing. I swear to God. I literally...
I can see it in my head.
I can see it in my head too. I know exactly what it looks like. And apparently it never happened. Never was an emoji.
There was no robbers?
No. And I could draw it.
Yeah.
He had the black beanie on with the seams. He had the raccoon cover, the black and white jail suit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't an emoji.
I thought they were horizontal stripes.
Yeah, they were, but whatever. He had stripes,
okay.
like a prisoner's jacket. Like an old school prisoner's outfit with the stripes on and everything.
Yeah, but the usual prisoner's outfit was vertical.
You're missing the point.
No, I know what I'm saying. Why was it?
It was never an emoji. It was never an emoji.
No one wears horizontal stripes because they make you look bigger, right?
Well, I thought they did because all of civilian clothing was vertical, so that's why they did horizontal. Chain gang, yeah, that didn't exist. I don't know about the stripes or the origination.
No, I'm talking about the emoji. It didn't exist.
No.
I remember that.
Oh, I know. No.
It's there, dude.
Dude, I read a thing about it, and it said Apple never did. And I looked up articles that said it was a thing. And it bothered me for a long time. It's not on there. It's not on there.
Do I type in like convict?
No, just look for it in the people thing.
What the fuck? Whoa. Do you see that like iOS 18 is gonna like AI generate fucking emojis?
Yeah, that's a terrible idea.
So when I'm sexting, I'm like, oh my god, I'm so hard.
And then there's gonna be a fucking smiley face bouncing on something. Like the fuck?
Yeah, just fucking cheek spread.
I don't know, but that's a very risky business that they're running.
Who's gonna send that emoji? I probably will.
Yeah, you will first. You will first. iOS 18 drops midnight. You will send it at 12:01.
To you. Hey, how you doing, bro? Ass eating fucking emoji.
Dude, what if they made them like interactive, like the happy birthdays when the confetti comes down? It's just like a smiley face's ass being fucking.
Can I ask you something?
Yeah.
Are there any friends in your life who you and I are close, so this isn't weird for us? But as you get to meet people, have you ever been like, I'm just going to take it as an example. It's not actually what it is. But like some dude you meet, it's like, oh yeah, dude, I love eating butt or whatever. And, or like they're married or something. Like I like eating ass.
Okay.
And you look at them and they're just like, and I'm like, I can't
imagine that.
Yeah. And I'm just like, you are like this is weird because they're just
you know what's funny?
it.
I won't say full names, but once you said that, it pulled something out of my memory of a gentleman that I love dearly. And I will just say, I don't even know if I should say his first name.
Don't.
Okay, well, anyways. And who I fucking love to death, who's from Medford. Great guy. Love him. And just out of the blue was just like, oh yeah, I fucking love eating ass. And I was like, just didn't expect it. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I was there.
Oh, yeah, you were.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He said he was.
The funniest thing is you remember what I'm talking about.
Yeah, he said he was a butt guy.
Yeah, but he also went in depth. But yeah.
The problem is
okay. It's open-ended to say you're a butt guy. It's open-ended.
But no, what I can say is about that guy is I could see
what I can say about that guy
is I could see him being sexual. Sometimes there's just guys you meet, you're just like... And I'm like, you're just getting into it like...
Well, we all are, but it's just harder to picture with some people.
Yeah. Well, we're at the time.
All right. Well...
Oh. Patreon.com/ATLT for exclusive content. Episodes early-ish. Z, where can they find you besides roaming on the streets?
They can find me as @_Leslie on Instagram. James, where can they find you?
Jack_Spencer, both of our Instagrams at the Around the Lunch Table page. That'll pretty much do it. Thank you for listening. Oh,
shout out Brianna for the questions.
Shout out Brianna, longtime Patreon subscriber.
Longtime Patreon subscriber.
I don't know if we should remind her.
Wait, what?
Maybe she forgot it was just on.
Well, I've known her. We went to school when I was like in 4th grade.
Oh.
I've known her for a long time.
Long time. What I love about the Patreon is
great gal.
Sometimes people just forget.
Do you say gal? I don't say gal.
Gal.
And I actually I understand why people say it, but like when I just said I tried it now, I'm like, oh, great gal. Like that just I don't know, it just feels weird.
Works. It works. She's a great gal.
Yeah, but like this feels weird to say great gal.
It doesn't feel like.
But like we're all grown up now, so great girl seems like okay. Well, she's a girl, I guess, but great girl, great gal. Great gal sounds funny.
Great woman.
No, it doesn't flow. It doesn't flow. Great gooch.
Great gooch. Great gooch. That'll be it.
Great
Thank you for listening. And see ya.
Let's get rowdy up in here.